Bonjour! 2001 French movie Amélie is a famous display of a poetic vision on French culture. Let's use it to practice and improve your understanding of fast spoken French. Amélie is a very poetic and cute movie about the small joys of everyday life with a very personal aesthetics from director Jean-Pierre Jeunet. In French, it's titled Le fabuleux destin d'Amélie Poulain. Le fabuleux destin d'Amélie Poulain. The amazing destiny of Amélie Poulain, our protagonist. So today let's use a scene with a famous dialogue so you can use it to improve and practice your spoken French comprehension. For instance, in the scene I chose, we have Amélie, who is a waitress at the café. We have Gina, who works with her, Gina, and we also have Madame Suzanne, who is their boss. And at last, we have Hippolito. Hippolito is a regular at the café and he's also an unsuccessful writer. What can you understand here?
Et votre livre, sinon, c'est une histoire d'amour?
Non, c'est l'histoire d'un type qui écrit son journal. Seulement, au lieu d'écrire au fur et à mesure ce qui lui arrive, il écrit à l'avance la version catastrophe de ce qui pourrait lui arriver. Du coup, ça le déprime et donc, il fait rien.
Bref, en gros, c'est l'histoire d'un type qui fait rien.
Tenez, Madame Suzanne, je vais vous dédicacer le manuscrit qu'il m'a envoyé.
C'est ça, il vous dédicace son manuscrit et vous passez l'éponge sur son ardoise.
Ah, j'échange ces chefs-d'œuvre contre mes hors-d'œuvre. Allez, c'est du sponsoring.
It's fast, isn't it? Don't worry, we're going to break it down together at a slower pace. Let's review some of the vocabulary they use in case you're stuck. First, we have un type. Un type, we have a Y, that sounds like a I sound, super normal, so repeat after me. Un type. Un type. Un type. Good. This is a mild slang for a guy in English. I covered this exact vocabulary and many synonyms in another lesson that you will find at the end of this video. Un type is a very common slang word. It is not vulgar at all and it is used several times in the scene. But you shouldn't only concentrate on nouns when you're expanding your French vocabulary. Learning expressions to articulate your own French sentences is extremely important. This will help you make them flow better. Expressions such as du coup, which is used very often in real spoken French. It means therefore or as a consequence, except that it is much shorter in French, so it is almost used as a filler word. You'll probably notice that the P in coup is silent, so repeat after me, du coup. Du coup. One last time, du coup. Good. Similarly, we have en gros, that literally means in big or much better, basically. Repeat after me, en gros, en gros, en gros. Then we have bref. It means long story short. And what's funny with both is that they are short enough so that they can fit everywhere.
Bref.
Our last expression before diving back into the scene is au fur et à mesure. Au fur et à mesure. This one means as it goes bit by bit. It's longer, but it flows very well and sounds very poetic. Well, it does if you're comfortable in French with the U sound and the R sound. So repeat after me. Au fur et à mesure. Au fur et à mesure. Again. Au fur et à mesure. One last time faster. Au fur et à mesure. Good. How much can you understand from the scene now? Can you spot the words and expression that we've just seen? How many times do they use the word un type? Let's see if you can hear the answers. A bit slower this time.
Et votre livre, sinon, c'est une histoire d'amour?
Non, c'est l'histoire d'un type qui écrit son journal. Seulement, au lieu d'écrire au fur et à mesure ce qui lui arrive, il écrit à l'avance la version catastrophe de ce qui pourrait lui arriver. Du coup, ça le déprime et donc, il fait rien.
Bref, en gros, c'est l'histoire d'un type qui fait rien.
Tenez, Madame Suzanne, je vais vous dédicacer le manuscrit qu'ils m'ont envoyé.
C'est ça, il vous dédicace son manuscrit et vous passez l'éponge sur son ardoise.
Ah, j'échange ces chefs-d'œuvre contre mes hors-d'œuvre. Allez, c'est du sponsoring.
Did you find the answers to the previous questions? No, I am not going to give you the correction. You can find it yourself. Here it is with the subtitles on.
Et votre livre, sinon, c'est une histoire d'amour?
Non, c'est l'histoire d'un type qui écrit son journal. Seulement, au lieu d'écrire au fur et à mesure ce qui lui arrive, il écrit à l'avance la version catastrophe de ce qui pourrait lui arriver. Du coup, ça le déprime et donc, il fait rien.
Bref, en gros, c'est l'histoire d'un type qui fait rien.
Tenez, Madame Suzanne, je vais vous dédicacer le manuscrit qu'ils m'ont envoyé.
C'est ça, il vous dédicace son manuscrit et vous passez l'éponge sur son ardoise.
Ah, j'échange ces chefs-d'œuvre contre mes hors-d'œuvre. Allez, c'est du sponsoring.
Okay, now you can probably follow what the characters are saying. Did you struggle with some of the vocabulary? Well, keep this vocabulary in mind, everything that you had trouble with. We're going back with the full translation at normal speed and you will find the answers to your questions. Before that though, I would like to take a minute on the little jokes of Ginny's and Madame Suzanne's. They're not really jokes, but they are what we call un bon mot. Un bon mot, a well-written reply.
C'est ça, il vous dédicace son manuscrit et vous passez l'éponge sur son ardoise.
Vous passez l'éponge sur son ardoise. Vous passez l'éponge sur son ardoise. This is a collision between passer l'éponge that literally means passing the sponge or erasing, but more forgiving or forgetting voluntarily. And l'ardoise, literally the slate, but here it is the restaurant's tab. So the whole sentence, vous passez l'éponge sur son ardoise, both mean you pass the sponge on his slate, so it is a physical act of doing it, and you clear his tab, you forgive his debt, it is a financial help that he's providing. And that's neat and punchy, and that's the kind of line that happens much more often in a scripted movie than in real life because it is so good. Meanwhile, Madame Suzanne answers, and yes, this is how you write Madame in French. So she answers,
Ah, j'échange ces chefs-d'œuvre contre mes hors-d'œuvre. Allez, c'est du sponsoring.
j'échange ces chefs-d'œuvre contre mes hors-d'œuvre. J'échange ces chefs-d'œuvre contre mes hors-d'œuvre. I trade his masterpieces for my appetizers. Now, these two words are sometimes used in English, so you probably know them. Un chef-d'œuvre is a masterpiece, and un hors-d'œuvre is an appetizer. They both look much more complicated than they normally are. But don't panic. This sound, like that, sounds like a. We have une œuvre for a piece of work. Une œuvre. Un chef is a master. Un chef. But here in un chef-d'œuvre, you can hear that the F disappears. We say un chef-d'œuvre. Repeat after me. Un chef-d'œuvre. Again, un chef-d'œuvre. Then we have hors. Or that means outside. And here the H and the S are silent, so we have un hors d'œuvre. Un hors d'œuvre. Again, un hors d'œuvre. Good. Madame Suzanne is very clever and she has the quick mind to make the link between these two words that look the same but mean completely different things. Okay, so now we are ready to go back to the scene at normal speed. You're going to see that scene twice again. The first time with a full translation in the subtitles. Take the time to pause the video if you need to write down the vocabulary that you didn't understand. And then I will take back all the subtitles. C'est parti, let's go.
Et votre livre, sinon, c'est une histoire d'amour?
Non, c'est l'histoire d'un type qui écrit son journal. Seulement, au lieu d'écrire au fur et à mesure ce qui lui arrive, il écrit à l'avance la version catastrophe de ce qui pourrait lui arriver. Du coup, ça le déprime et donc, il fait rien.
Bref, en gros, c'est l'histoire d'un type qui fait rien.
Tenez, Madame Suzanne, je vais vous dédicacer le manuscrit qu'il m'a envoyé.
C'est ça, il vous dédicace son manuscrit et vous vous passez l'éponge sur son ardoise.
Ah, j'échange ces chefs-d'œuvre contre mes hors d'œuvre. Allez, c'est du sponsoring.
Did you get everything? If you need, you'll find a full translation for the dialogue with lots of extra information in the blog post for today's video. You will get the full written transcript with lots of extra tips completely for free on my website. Just click on the link below the video in the description if you're watching on YouTube. Now, let's try again one last time. Normal speed, no subtitles, just like as if you were watching in a French cinema. Are you ready? Good luck!
Et votre livre, sinon, c'est une histoire d'amour?
Non, c'est l'histoire d'un type qui écrit son journal. Seulement, au lieu d'écrire au fur et à mesure ce qui lui arrive, il écrit à l'avance la version catastrophe de ce qui pourrait lui arriver. Du coup, ça le déprime et donc, il fait rien.
Bref, en gros, c'est l'histoire d'un type qui fait rien.
Tenez, Madame Suzanne, je vais vous dédicacer le manuscrit qu'il m'a envoyé.
C'est ça, il vous dédicace son manuscrit et vous vous passez l'éponge sur son ardoise.
Ah, j'échange ces chefs-d'œuvre contre mes hors d'œuvre. Allez, c'est du sponsoring.
Bravo! Did you understand everything this time? Now that was a few minutes of work on that scene. If you enjoy learning about French culture and improving your comprehension of fast spoken French, I made a whole other lesson on the informal French in Amélie, as well as the same exercise with Call My Agent, the show on Netflix, twice. It is an excellent French show which I love. You'll find all these lessons in a playlist I made for you today, which is right here. I will see you in the next lesson. Just click on your screen. I will see you there. Allez, salut!